Creepsters? Welcome to the Ranting Ring. Today we have a special guest, Daniel, in lieu of Polly's absence. So viewer discretion is advised because it might have some trigger warnings. We're just going to kind of rant, and our opinions are not necessarily the opinions of legends and lore. So with that being said, welcome, Daniel. And
Thank you.
What would you like to rant about today?
Well, I feel like the show will go in a lot of different directions, but I think
it will.
You and I were discussing something earlier today, and I thought that's how we would kick things off. I'm going to talk about, and actually, maybe a good name for this show would be Why? Because every time I go to rant about something, that's usually how it starts. Why? Okay, so I'm going to talk about the people that are taking out their anger for Elon Musk out on Teslas and Tesla dealerships.
Yeah.
Why?
Stupid.
What are you accomplishing? Okay, if they're at the dealership, guess what? Elon already got paid for those cars. Mm-hmm. So you're just effing over the guy who owns the car dealership. But, you know what, since Tesla sales may be going down because of popular opinion or because of people behaving the way that you are, maybe you did them a favor with the insurance claim. But I just don't understand what you think you're proving. Shelley, didn't you in fact say that this one lady just got out on the highway and started walking and just left her Tesla behind?
Yes, I can't remember the name. It was some actress, just was on the highway and just abandoned her car. What are you proving? He's already been paid for it.
I just don't understand what the hell you're trying to prove. In this
Sell
case,
your Teslas.
In this case, even the dealership's already gotten their money. You're the only one that's out any money. And if you think you're making a difference, you're not.
The only difference you're making is you're destroying property and you're an arsonist.
Here's the thing.
That's it.
Here's the thing. And we're not going to discuss whether we agree or disagree with what Elon Musk is doing. That's not what this show is about. That's not what this is about.
No.
This is about the way that certain people are behaving
and protesting.
Like idiots.
That's not protesting.
You want to call it protesting.
Behavior.
Let's face it. Protesting has never accomplished anything.
No.
And that is why people move to more drastic stuff. Not that it accomplishes anything either.
Yeah.
But they still want to call it protesting. You know what protesting is?
What?
A desperate need for employment amongst a lot of people who got too much damn time on their hands.
Or attention, a desperate need for attention.
Yeah, I'm all about this cause because I go to college and all my friends are for this cause. Get over it. What you're doing is stupid, especially this lady who just ditched her Tesla behind.
Disruptive.
Let me explain something to you, whether you agree with what Elon Musk is doing or not. The man's got $400 billion. Do you think he gives a shit that you got out of your Tesla and walked away from it? He probably got a laugh out of it, as in, what a frickin' moron! Because guess what?
Jackass.
That is what you are. You're a fucking moron. Okay?
Yep.
Do you got anything else you want to say on that matter?
Just that whoever is calling this a protest, no. A protest, you stand peacefully with signs, okay? You don't disrupt property. You don't vandalize. You don't do any arson. You know what? You deserve to go to jail.
Yeah, that's not protesting.
It's not protesting.
That's what's called criminal activity.
Well, we're trying to... Isn't that what you're against? Criminal activity? Well, stop it.
So,
that's all I have to say. You're knock off the jackassery.
Speaking of criminal activity, that brings me into another thing I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
We live in Michigan.
Yep.
There's nothing great about living in Michigan. It
Well-
sucks. The insurance sucks. There's only one good thing about living in Michigan, and that's that marijuana is legal. But here's what our governor, Gretchen Whitmer, wants to do.
What's that?
We currently pay 16% tax, 10% excise tax, and 6% sales tax.
Okay.
She wants to jack up the excise tax to 32%.
So weed would be more
So-
expensive.
By quite a bit.
I'm not mad.
So here's my prediction. Newly elected governor of Indiana, neighboring state, for those who don't know your U.S. geography. In fact, it's literally 4 minutes away from us, right here.
We're right on the state line. of
Already
Indiana
said
and
before
Michigan.
he was elected that he can't ignore the conversation about legalizing marijuana. So twofold, here's what's going to happen if Gretchen Whitmer gets her way and raises the tax to 32%. Number one, anybody who lives on the state line like us, whenever it becomes legal in Indiana, we're just going to do what Indiana people do right now, and we're just going to cross over to get our shit.
Like
And, you know-
used to do on Sundays for booze. They'd
And
come
that's
on
what you
Sunday
get for
to
being
Michigan.
a greedy ass bitch, Gretchen Whitmer.
That's
The
it.
weed, the taxes that we pay on weed pay for a lot of crap in this state, just the way they are. But you're doing just like you've done to cigarette smokers throughout the years.
Mm-hmm.
You want them to pay more than their fair share for stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, we got them addicted. We allowed these companies to get them addicted to their products.
Yes.
Now let's jack up the taxes on them and let them pay for everything.
Yeah.
So now that's what Gretchen Whitmer would like to do to marijuana. So twofold, this is what's going to happen. Number one, anybody who lives on the state line of a neighboring state with legal weed is going to cross that state line. So guess how much percentage of tax money you get off of zero? Still zero. I mean, even those who are not good in math know that 0 times
I knew
anything equals 0. So number two, what happens to all the people who say live in the center of Michigan? If weed becomes so expensive that they can buy it on the black market again, you now have brought back all the problems that legalizing weed got rid of in
Right.
the first place.
Yeah.
So you're just looking for a hotbed of criminal activity and a huge loss of revenue across the board from any neighboring state. So knock off your greedy shit, Gretchen Whitmer.
Greedy Gretchen.
Yeah, greedy Gretchen is exactly right. Knock
Don't
off
knock
your
on her
shit.
door.
And here's the worst thing. This is the type of a lady, you know what she wants to do with that tax money? Make
Get
more
a
rights.
facial.
Make more rights for the transgender community. She's so transgender pro. That's what she wants to do with that extra money. She wants to take my weed money and give it to the trannies. That does not set well with me.
Nor me.
One bit. The trannies can go get their own damn money and their own freaking freedom, just like me and mines had to fight for. Okay? All right. Next thing. Oh, go ahead.
Just
I
another
didn't
thing
mean to
about-
cut you off there.
No. I just want to slip this in. Another thing about Michigan, you need to put a cap on the rent.
Oh, there's
You're
a billion things
raping
that they
us
need to
up
do.
The butthole.
There's a
Like,
million things that they need to do,
put
but
a cap on that
like
shit.
I said, I'm not necessarily trying to make this a political show, but when somebody makes a dumbass suggestion like that, I can't ignore it. Next, since I'm looking at the camera
Yes.
right now, I can see my shirt, which brings to me another thing.
Yes.
Number one, for baseball fans, yay, spring baseball, woohoo. I'm not a huge sports...
Yay, spring.
Right. I'm not a huge sports nut, but
Happy belated St.
I
Patrick's
do have
Day.
my teams, and none of them are from around where I live. And so I get crap from people. It hasn't started yet this year, but I live around
Give
a
it
bunch
time.
of idiotic Cubs fans. And if people are always like, why are you an Atlanta fan? Because they're not the Cubs, okay? I ask people, why are you Cubs fans? Well, I grew up, my dad was a Cubs fan. Okay, your dad was an idiot, now you're an idiot. Well, his dad was a Cubs fan. Okay, still, let me check the record book here as to when they,
A lot of my family.
other than that
Cubs
recent
fans,
win
by
that
the
they
way.
had a few years back.
Not my opinion.
Still dating back, yep. Grandpa was a dummy too. So you're just going to continue being a dummy. He's going to keep being a dummy because your family chose to. So I guess you agree with everything your father said. Bet you had a great upbringing. No fights with your parents because whatever Dad says, that's right. That's stupid. That is stupid. Okay? Now, another reason that people tell me that I live right by Notre Dame too, people. Even worse than the Cubs.
Tons
Okay?
of
I hate Notre Dame.
Domers.
Yeah, and you know what it is? It's not the teams I hate. It's the fans.
Yes.
It's you people. It's
Hogging
the fans.
up the roads.
Yeah, you suck, and you're pompous, and you're arrogant, and you think every year,
We're just
you live with
locals.
this false hope. This is going to be the year. It's not.
I
It's
don't know
not
about
going to be the
sports.
year. Not this year, not last year, not 10 years from now. It's never going to be the year.
I just don't like the fans.
But at any rate,
they're pompous.
people are like, why don't you
a-holes.
like the Cubs? Why don't you like Notre Dame? They're your hometown team.
Not mine.
That is the stupidest damn reason I've ever heard for liking a team in my life. So, let me get this straight.
I understand.
If
the
you've got a
loyalty.
guy, per se, that is
Okay.
your next door neighbor,
Okay.
this guy's an asshole. In fact, worse than an asshole. He's a pedophile. He's registered with the sex offenders
Holy mackerel.
registry.
Okay. No.
That would be like all your neighbors being like, well, you gotta like him. He lives next door to you. I don't have to like him because he lives next door to me. He's a fucking asshole pedophile. Don't like him. Wish he would move. Okay? That's the same way I feel about these frickin' teams. In fact, the closer they are to me, the more that I do hate them because the fans are all around me. Go away. I hate people who make sports such a freaking
That
priority.
was my thing.
It's
I
okay
wanted
to be.
stick in there.
Stick it in.
All right.
Stick it in, baby. It's
That's
getting
what
hot
he
in
said.
here.
That's what she
It's
said.
getting hot in here. Because
No.
we're in Atlanta.
Okay, no, listen, I got a gator. No, but I understand liking sports, okay? But to sit there and fight with somebody because they don't like this team and you are all about this team and you're going to come to blows. You know, do you have any personal stake in that team?
Okay.
Like, really?
Yeah, exactly.
It's so dumb. That'd
Exactly
be
my
like me
point.
not liking you, me getting so pissed off at you because you think ghost shows are stupid.
It's true. I do.
I just, that's fine. That's fine and dandy, but I watch them by myself. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I don't get mad at you.
This
childish.
The sports section is going to go a little bit longer than we had originally intended, but like I said, we never know where this show's going to
Yeah,
go.
and I'm not sporty by the way.
And this ain't a sports show by any means.
I'd rather frickin' watch
But
paint
people,
dry than
sports
watch
people,
sports.
sports people, you know these.
Lunatics.
My last supervisor spent hundreds of dollars on his cable
Lunacy.
package just so he could watch every sports game. Anyway, serious
Obsessed,
sports
man.
fans think that I am stupid because of what I base my fanship on. Number one, colors. Color scheme.
I do too.
Okay. I'm
like the
gonna give you a
mascot.
real quick breakdown of this just to show that the least sports fan of all is the smartest person in sports. That's me.
Okay.
That's me. Okay. Why would you pick a team based on the colors? Why? It is the only thing that stays the same always. Teams even change locations. Look at the Raiders. Oakland, LA, back to Oakland, now Las Vegas. The Dodgers, they've been all over the damn place. So they don't even stay in the same place. They damn sure don't have the same coach for 40
No,
fucking
they're
years.
always
They
changing
don't
their
have
choice.
the same players. So what exactly is
Where's
it?
the Lord? What are you?
What
loyal
exactly is it that you're a fan of?
Yeah, why
okay,
are you so
great.
loyal?
You're a Chicago Bears fan. Another hated team of mine, by the way. See, I have a lot more teams that I hate than teams that I like.
I'm indifferent. I don't like any
Well,
of
like
them.
I said, it's always because of the fans. And
I
I,
don't like
I
any
grew
of
up
them.
in the Chicagoland
I think it's
area,
dumb.
so I hate most Chicago teams.
I'd rather watch paint dry. I've said it before. I'll say it a million times.
But moreover, everything changes with your team. The players change. Sometimes even the location. Except for what? The colors. The colors always stay the same.
I like the mascots.
I mean-
If they're cute, I'll buy the sweatshirt.
That's another sound reason.
I like
and
a lot of
people, sports people, are hating us right now. They're like,
Give a
oh my
shit.
God.
Comment below.
Who cares what their mascot is?
Comment below.
Who cares what their mascot
Get
is?
on.
What if you're a Cleveland Browns fan? Your team sucks and your clothes are ugly. That's why.
Are they
Look at
brown?
this. I don't care if you're an Atlanta fan or not. It's a damn good looking
badass shirt, right?
That's a good looking shirt.
I'd admit
And
that.
by the way, Atlanta is a hell of a happening city. For anybody,
Never been.
for
Never
anybody
been.
who doesn't know,
Never been.
Atlanta, it's good stuff. Anyway, that's the only real reason to pick a team is based on their colors because it's the only thing that's going to stay the same. If you became
I'd rather
a
not
Bears
wrap my
fan
brain with
15 years
sports.
ago, if you became a Bears fan 15 years ago, and I don't know shit about the Bears either 15 years ago or today, but answer me this. Is your coach the same guy? You got the same quarterback? I know you destroy every one of them you get. Are any of your players the same? What if, other than your colors and your mascot, what else? What else? Tell me. Tell me what else is the same. Nothing. So who's the smart one? Me and the mascot lover here? We're the smart ones. You
All I
sporties?
remember-
You sporties? Idiots! Hey, and guess what? Vikings fans, and she'll hate this because it was her school colors, but purple and yellow is fucking ugly. That is gross.
I was a cheerleader, and we had purple and gold cheerleading outfits and purple and white, and I loved when we got to wear purple and white because purple and
Purple
gold
and white's
together
okay, but
is
purple and yellow is
no
just flat out
good. I'm
freaking
sorry.
ugly.
I loved
Lakers,
Clay.
what are you
Clay
freaking thinking?
Colonials.
You know, anyways, that's...
Oh, but the Bears. The only thing I remember about the Bears is...
Don't say that stupid Super Bowl shuffle or I will choke you. This is a wireless mic. This is a wireless mic. And I will find a way to choke you with it.
And the refrigerator. Remember the fridge?
Yeah, refrigerator, fat ass carry.
That's all
Plenty of
I
room for
remember.
a snack. You had too many snacks.
All I remember. And then everybody around me, like, everybody I grew up around is Notre Dame fans.
Yeah.
And they all like to
Makes me wanna
tailgate.
puke.
They all go to the, tailgates, and they go... I grew up going to Notre Dame hockey, which I like the hockey games. They're cool. But I went to Notre Dame basketball games, football games, all through my growing up years. Bored to tears. The only thing I liked about going to them in high school is we used to sneak drinks in, and that was fun. And the tailgate was fun. But, like, I just don't understand. Like, everybody around me is, I think they're just Notre Dame fans, Cub fans, and Bear fans because we live around the Chicago and the South Bend area.
Yeah, like I said earlier,
But
stupid reason
what
to be
is-
a fan.
I guess it's just like a home loyalty, your home team kind of thing. I don't know.
If they
I'm not
suck,
sporty.
they
I don't
suck.
get it. Comment below.
If they suck, they suck. Yeah, let us
Sorry
know.
if I pissed you off.
I don't care if I pissed you off. Hope I did. I think a lot of you sports people are out of your effing mind anyway.
Go, go, go.
So the next thing that I wanted to talk about is about how we need to take a break. Like, we're just doing things off the top of my head, but this is something that frequently pisses me off, so there it is, floated right into my head.
All right.
People that wear their damn pajamas in public. Like,
Don't do
like
it.
you don't know that you're going to going out in public. You go to the Dollar General. This is the worst place.
Tragic.
This is the worst place. Dollar General here in Edwardsburg, Michigan, USA, is the cesspool of hicks and white trash.
Sorry, man.
In this region.
If you look in the mirror and you're like this, then change it up, man. Flip the script.
Didn't we even see one lady who was in fact at work last week or a couple weeks ago that was wearing pajamas? You know what? If you worked for me, fired. You think Elon Musk is getting rid of people? That would be a clean sweep. Oh, you didn't even care to wear clothes to work?
How about this?
Good day.
Being a grown-ass man, they'd be like you, going to Dollar General or the gas station, anywhere, even checking the mail, in SpongeBob pajamas. You wear them around the house, whatever. Maybe to check the mail, maybe. But you do not get in your car as a grown-ass man in some SpongeBob pajamas.
We got this character. I won't give his exact location in case anybody knows our exact location. But he lives
We're going to be on a hit list.
Right.
You gotta learn them weapons.
That's the good thing about not caring about who hates you. That's the great thing about being me.
It's a great thing about getting old.
Anyway, this dude that lives in close proximity to me, it's bad enough. This dude's like a 300-pound SOB riding a little 45cc scooter, like, a little Honda Spree or whatever, with no muffler to boot. So it's he looks like one of those fat twins from the Guinness Book of World Records going down the road on the scooter. He would be better off to be wearing a Shriner hat, or best off a ski mask, because he's an ugly son of a bitch.
Oh, you can't help
Anyway, here's what he can help, though. I see this dude one evening in the Dollar General, and it's bad enough that you're just a walking piece of white trash, but you're wearing these pajamas. Now, mind you, I told you this is a guy. His pajamas, now he's got a fat old lady too, okay?
Yeah.
These pajamas have little cat heads all over them.
So
do we think that these are originally even his pajamas? Or that he woke up, stumbled out of bed, found the first pair on the floor, which happened to be his fat old lady's cat head pajamas, put them on, wore them to the store because, hey,
why
it's
not?
dress down day at Dollar General. Double your coupons if you come in looking like a pile of shit. Okay? Great. We're tripling yours, buddy. So I see him, and so he hops on his little scooter and all the way back home. So, next day, 12 hours later, I see him out in the yard. In the same damn cat head pajamas. Where the F is your pride at all?
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying to be prideful or that you have to walk around wearing Kenneth Cole frickin' tuxedo to go to Dollar General.
No.
But
wear some clothes.
God,
clothing.
What the? And this here's the thing. This ain't kids that are doing this. These are the parents.
Right. So what do the kids have to look to?
The kid, actually. The kid in this household is actually the most put together person of that household.
That kid's nice.
She is far more put together than either one of her parents. I hope she blossoms and gets the hell out of the pajama acres. But I see people there. I see people in restaurants. That's one that really floors me.
Yeah.
Really, you're going to a restaurant, so it's not like you ran to Dollar General, your kid's out of milk. It was an emergency.
You need some medicine.
You weren't thinking, you were just going.
Right.
Okay? By the way, you a-holes at Dollar General, I know that's not the case. You're just lazy pieces of garbage. Anyway, these people, you see them in the restaurant.
Hygiene.
Like, did somebody drag you out of bed and force you to go to breakfast? Is that what happened here? Have you been kidnapped
I can wonder.
in the middle of your sleep and forcibly been fed breakfast. Is that what happened? You're having breakfast forced on you, and you didn't have time to put on a pair of casual pants.
Did your babysitter have to bring
I
you?
don't get it.
Yeah.
Do you understand this
No,
at
but I
all?
can
Were you
warn
not
up
raised better than this?
Absolutely. And what I don't understand, I can one up you, and I'm not going to say her name, but I used to serve in a restaurant, and I worked with a young girl that was still in high school that came to serve breakfast on a busy Saturday. Granted, it's only a little greasy spoon diner, but still, we are servers serving their breakfast. We need to look put together and clean. This girl came in jammies like that with like clouds on them or some crap. The boss sent her home.
Well, thank God that the boss sent her home.
Remember the girl with juicy on her ass?
Oh, yes. I used to work banquets, and I was a banquet manager.
Banquets, yep.
And this girl worked there, and she had a pair of pants that said juicy across the ass. Now, I don't
Doing
know.
a $20,000 wedding.
Right, I don't know how many of you have ever paid for a wedding reception at a fancy banquet hall. They are not cheap.
Not cheap.
And the last thing they want to see is some little slut coming out with juicy across her ass.
Yes.
So I said something to her. And she said, oh, the other manager that's worked here for 14 years always let me do it. That's great. That's exactly. This is what I'm trying to tell you people. I say this all the time. Enabling is disabling. Start putting your damn foot down. Start doing some damn parenting. And start holding not just your children accountable, but your other peers. What the fuck are you doing in pajamas? You're at a restaurant, dick face. Put on some clothes.
Right. And
why does somebody need to tell you that?
Yeah.
Are you from the home of the criminally insane?
Because you look like it when you show up like that.
I mean, honestly, yeah, and it's not. Let me explain this too. These are not cool. These are not classy Mike Brady looking pajamas that people are wearing. These, in the middle of July, are Santa Claus smoking a crack pipe. That's what these people are wearing.
Gingerbread.
Scooby-Doo humping a penguin rolling down a snowy hill. That's the type of crap they're wearing. Yeah. Oh, and let's not forget our friendly stoners.
Oh, yeah.
And mind you, I told you earlier in the show, I smoke plenty of weed, so it's cool, but
we're no strangers.
Why do you have to advertise this crap to people? I think this is where we'll have to end the show.
Okay, let's take a break real quick, and we'll get back to this next rant.
Okay. As I was saying, I'm a stoner too. Let me change that. I am not a stoner. I hate stoners.
Yeah.
I'm a pot smoker. Weed smoker.
Yeah.
My wife's a weed smoker.
Yeah, I'm not a stoner.
I grew up a stoner, like all teenagers.
I didn't start smoking till I was 21.
You know, teenage, early 20s, I was a stoner, and I thought it was cool. Some people never outgrow this, though, and I don't understand this. Why do you have to advertise to everybody that you smoke pot? Yeah, pot leaf. I got a pot leaf on my shirt. That makes me cool because I got a pot leaf on my shirt. Do you put all your interests? Do you have a quilt that you wear that shows all your interests? Over here, yeah. I mean, if not, why not? You're wearing a pot leaf because you want everybody to know you smoke pot. How about an engine over here? Are you a mechanic? You got an engine square. We like the martial arts. We got a little kung fu guy over here. Maybe even Hong Kong Fooey because...
Don't forget Hello Kitty.
Oh, man, this was going to be the last thing I was going to speak on. My last thing is not a rant. It's just a question why. But really...
we can do that at the end.
Really, why...
I need to say something about this. What are you talking about?
Why do you damn stoners...
I want to know this, too.
Make your entire life about getting stoned.
Yeah.
I mean,
why can't I just enhance your life?
I used to smoke cigarettes. Still smoke these stupid electronic ones. But I don't need to... Let me pin that to my shirt so everybody knows I'm vaping menthol. This is menthol, bitch. Menthol. menthol, clear throats, mountaintop, baby, menthol.
When
you wouldn't see me do that.
I used to drink beer. Did you ever see me buy or wear a t-shirt or any shirt with beer on it, beer earrings, a beer necklace with beer cans?
No, but I have known some...
I didn't even have empty beer cans.
I did know some hick-ass white trash that did that type of thing, and I was just like...
I don't get
dude,
it.
Is there not more to your life?
Like,
and that's what I'm trying to say to you stoners.
Exactly.
Fellow stoners, I doubt that you smoke as much as I do, quite honestly.
But that's not our life.
But my life is about more than that.
Yeah.
My life is about my family, first and foremost.
Absolutely.
My dog.
Yeah.
This show I just do for fun. I like to play golf. I like martial arts and ninja stuff. There's a lot more things about me than the fact I smoke marijuana.
Yeah. Me too.
Don't let that be your only identity, people.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, there's got to be more to you than that. And if there is, who the hell wants? If there's not, who the hell wants to hear from you?
And you
stay back there, get stoned, shut the fuck up.
Right, and you don't need to come into it saying, "Oh, I'm a stoner," or "Oh, I gotta smoke chronic." Brr, brr, brr. You know what? It'll be known from other stoners to other stoners that you're a stoner. You don't have to freaking advertise.
Yeah, you don't have to network.
Crap.
It's not a business thing. Especially now that we don't sell it in this state ourselves.
It's like wine drinkers.
We all go to the dispensary, so we don't need to network.
No. And like wine drinkers, women my sister-in-law loves her wine, blah, 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 blah. She doesn't wear wine shirts and wine glass earrings.
I hate the snooty wine people.
I never said I liked it. I just said she did it, okay?
I just do.
I don't like alcohol in the least. I'm allergic to it, so.
I guess what we'll do.
Yeah.
Is we're actually, even though this is the ranting ring, and we don't have to end it on a positive
note. And we're missing
note.
Polly. Next ranting ring, Polly's coming back.
We don't have to end it on a positive note, but we're going to, because this isn't really a rant. This is really just a why. I don't even understand it myself, and I'm part of it.
If you have an answer, comment below.
What the hell is up with Hello Kitty? Why is this damn cat so alluring? I hate cats, and I love this frickin' cat for some reason.
She has put a spell on us.
I think there's something actually true about that.
Yeah.
Because, I'm not like this nutcase over here. Hey. I'm a rational thinker.
You got to think outside the box.
No, sometimes you have to just think inside the box because it's what is common sense. Anyway.
Boring.
My wife has always liked Hello Kitty.
My whole life.
But in the recent years, especially really recently, she suddenly loves Hello Kitty.
Obsessed.
Can't get enough. Obsessed with it.
Obsessed.
Hello Kitty's been around forever. I don't know why. But even I suddenly like this damn cat, and I hate cats.
Everything I buy
I hate cats, but I like Hello Kitty.
Everything he has bought for me lately, everything I've bought, my mom has bought me, has had Hello Kitty on it.
I feel like somehow, somewhere, we were all brainwashed by the Hello Kitty people.
That's okay.
Those Japanese, they can be sneaky.
Ah, ninja.
Does anybody else know what the hell is up with that? Why are we suddenly all in love with Hello Kitty?
She's lovable.
What's going on with it?
Yeah.
Because she's been out for years, but suddenly in every store too, boom, Hello Kitty, Hello Kitty, Hello Kitty, Hello Kitty.
I'm obsessed. I love it.
So I'm not sure what is up with Hello Kitty, but we do love her for some reason. If anybody knows why we love her.
And her boyfriend's name is Dear Daniel. Dear Daniel.
I feel like we got brainwashed somewhere along the lines, and I felt this way.
Spell.
I used to feel this way about KFC chicken. I swear that KFC used to put addictive chemicals in their chicken.
I have a fun fact about KFC.
Because you could eat KFC till it was coming back up, and you're like, God, just one more chicken leg. You can't quit eating KFC.
Some cocaine.
Something fishy going on about KFC. Anyway,
I have a fact about KFC.
I feel like something fishy is also going on with the Hello Kitty. If anybody's got any ideas or any input on that, please let us know what is your fun fact about KFC.
Kentucky Fried Chicken, right? Kentucky, right? They just moved their headquarters from Kentucky to, I believe it was Texas. So Kentucky Fried Chicken is really technically no longer Kentucky Fried. So.
Well, maybe someday we'll do a show on KFC because I actually have like 40 fun facts about the Colonel and about Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Let's do it.
Because I watch the Foods That Built America on the History Network.
Yeah, it's a good show.
And I have seen a lot about the Colonel. And his story is quite interesting. You know, the Colonel didn't put up with any shit. The reason why he became as successful as he did is because he shot his competitor out in the field with a shotgun.
Ooh, I'm anxious to hear. Wait to tell this when Polly can join us.
Yeah,
because Polly would like to hear this.
The Colonel went on a really long trip before he landed a success, and interesting story about the Colonel and KFC. Got a lot to say about it if we ever do a show on it. So
yeah, we will. We definitely will. Next time Polly comes.
All right,
should be soon.
That's not all I have to rant on, but that's all I'm going to rant on for today.
Save it for next time.
Maybe they'll let me come back for another show. Who knows? Maybe they'll get a bunch of hateful comments and say, you're never coming back on this show.
Oh, no. Any comment, I welcome it. Hateful or not, you comment below. Please. Like, comment,
If you're not familiar with our other segments, if you enjoy my commentary, please join us for Cobra Kai Corner and for Hiya.
Yeah. There's a separate playlist for just that, if you want to look in the playlist.
I'm part of all that stuff. If you want to check out some more stuff that involves me. If not, then forget it.
We'll have you back. We'll have you back
but
for sure.
At least for me, that's all I have this week. This is Sensei Daniel signing off.
And this is Shelley saying thank you so much for joining us, guys. We love you. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, share. And as always, stay creepy.